The chosen ones thought you were dead, but now they have to face the truth. All those hidden forces and those with evil intentions thought that you were seemingly finished, but it didn't take them long to realize that they were wrong. You have returned, reborn, and ascended with an unknown power to teach them a real lesson. Betrayal and dark thoughts will now be exposed, and the moment is approaching when everything will change. The power is in your hands. Write 222 in the comments now, because nothing can stop you. The moment they rejected you, they didn't realize the storm they were summoning. The energy of your ascension is like a rising tide that can't be stopped. You, once dismissed, are now a force that can't be ignored. With every new revelation, they feel the weight of their mistake, like a crushing wave that pulls them under. The deeper they sink, the clearer it becomes. They were wrong, and the world now stands with you. As whispers of your growth spread, they sting like paper cuts, tiny but constant reminders of their missed chance. Each word spoken about your transformation is a drop of acid eating away at the facade they built. You, the one they overlooked, now shine with a light too bright to be ignored. Your presence is now a beacon, attracting those who once doubted you. But for them, the feeling is like the shadows closing in, regret wrapping itself around them tighter each day. Like the sun rising after a long, dark night, your essence now commands the space it inhabits. Once hidden in the shadows, it now shines with an undeniable brilliance, and there's no escaping its warmth. People once walked by, oblivious to the light that you carried within, but now they cannot avoid the pull of your energy. It's as if you're a magnet, drawing them in with an irresistible force, but it's too late. They had their chance, and they missed it. You've stepped into the fullness of who you are, no longer willing to shrink, no longer willing to hide what you've always been capable of. And now, as you rise, those who once doubted you feel the weight of what they missed. Each ripple of your presence strikes them with the undeniable truth. They turned away from the rarest of gifts, a treasure they didn't recognize when it was before them. Now gone, irretrievable. But you stand firm. Your light is too bright for them to diminish. You have become the very thing they were blind to, the very thing they underestimated. And now, as you walk in the fullness of your purpose, they are left to watch in awe as your light illuminates the path you were always meant to walk. Like moths drawn to a flame, people gather around your growing light. There is no turning away from it. Your energy has a pull that they can feel. And even though they once abandoned you, now they are watching, struggling with the weight of their own regret. What they didn't see before, they now realize they'll never find again. Their bodies betray them now, as if every fiber of their being is trying to communicate the pain they can't avoid. Their migraines pulse in rhythm with your name, reminding them of what they once had and let go. Their stomach turns with the thought of what could have been. Every muscle aches under the weight of their past decisions. Rest becomes impossible. Even in their sleep, they can't escape. The nightmares drag them into the past, making them relive moments when they failed to recognize what was truly before them. It's as if their body is trying to make them feel the full extent of their loss. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has a way of making sure no debt goes unpaid, and their body is now collecting on that spiritual balance. The physical toll they endure is a reflection of the internal turmoil they have yet to confront. Every ache, every sign of weariness is proof of the cost of their choices. They are broken, not by the actions of others, but by the consequences of their own refusal to see what was right in front of them. Their bodies are echoing the truth they've been avoiding. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings to glorify His kingdom. For you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. Each moment of suffering serves as undeniable proof of what they did. They now understand, perhaps too late, that you were the rarest of treasures. They spent their time searching for something they could never replicate, ignoring the invaluable gem standing right in front of them. They see now that what they dismissed can never be replaced. You were a treasure they let slip through their fingers, and no amount of searching will bring that treasure back. They have lost it, and the realization strikes them like a blow to the chest, with an intensity that cuts deeper than any pain they've ever known. What once was a fleeting moment of disinterest now haunts them for the rest of their days. What they failed to understand is that you were something they could never replace. You are a singular being, unlike anyone else, and your essence cannot be replicated. They now see this with heartbreaking clarity. 4 people could never match the energy you brought, the light you exuded. They know this truth in every fiber of their being, but it doesn't change the fact that they let it slip away. The memories of what they could have had haunt them, replaying over and over in their minds. The simple acts of kindness, the moments of understanding, the support they never fully appreciated. These small but powerful gestures now feel like wounds, cutting deeper each time they think about them. They can't escape these memories. They are reminders of what they ignored, what they missed. The treasure was in plain sight, shining brightly, but they turned away to chase illusions. Now those illusions have vanished into the ether, leaving nothing but emptiness in their wake. They are left with a hollow space inside them, a space that can never be filled. Every thought, every moment, brings them face to face with the reality of what they lost. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. What once could have been a once-in-a-lifetime connection is now a wound that will never heal, a bond they failed to honor, and now they are left with nothing but regret. While they diminish in the face of their own choices, you rise, you evolve, you become more than they ever imagined you could be. The challenges that once sought to break you have instead shaped you into something magnificent, something that can never be undone. Like a piece of coal, pressed and heated under intense pressure, you have transformed into something unbreakable, brilliant, and rare. Your strength and resilience defy the very laws of nature. You are not just surviving, you are thriving, becoming the highest version of yourself, something no one can take away from you. You stand in the fullness of your power, a living testament to the greatness that comes from overcoming adversity. Your emotional intelligence guides every relationship. Your strategic mind shapes every decision you make. Your creative genius solves problems in ways others never imagined. These abilities that were always inside of you are now amplified, honed, and refined to a level that surpasses ordinary understanding. You see things others cannot see. You hear truths others ignore. Your perception is sharper than ever before. Your intuitive sense is finely tuned, and you now see through the illusions that once clouded your judgment. You can detect deceit from a mile away. You sense energy shifts long before they fully manifest. This gift not only serves as protection, but as a guide, helping you navigate your path with greater clarity than ever before. The physical changes you've undergone reflect your spiritual transformation. The confidence you carry, the strength in your voice, the peace that radiates from you. It's all a reflection of the work you've done on the inside. People feel your presence before they even see you. They sense the power you radiate, and it's undeniable. Your transformation has become evident in every part of your being. You're not finished yet. Your growth continues at a pace that even you find astonishing. Every day brings new insights, new abilities, new layers of understanding. You're on a path that is accelerating faster than ever before, and the world is watching in awe as you rise higher and higher. The ones who walked away now see what they missed, but by then, it's too late. As you continue to evolve, your energy will draw others toward you, the right people, the ones who are meant to walk with you in this journey. They will arrive at the perfect moment, as the universe aligns to match your frequency. Opportunities you once thought impossible will now unfold before you. This is only the beginning. They thought they could escape the ripple of their actions, but now it crashes back with full force. As they sink deeper into their own turmoil, the echo of your rise resounds far and wide. Their shame follows them, yet your name dances in the air, igniting curiosity, and then awe. The whispers that began as quiet rumors have morphed into loud proclamations, a chorus declaring your ascension. There is no denying it now. Your light has become undeniable, and their own dark cloud of regret only grows heavier. In every corner, you are now the subject of admiration, even reverence. People marvel at how you've transformed into something extraordinary, something that has not just evolved, but thrived against all odds. Those who once dismissed you are now forced to face the undeniable truth. Their choice to turn away from you was their greatest mistake. The more they hear, the sharper the sting becomes, as each detail of your rise pierces through their carefully built defenses, leaving them reeling from the consequences of their actions. Their bodies now betray them in ways they can't ignore. Migraines pulse in rhythm with their growing realization. Nausea churns as they realize what they let go, and a heavy weight settles over them, as if the universe itself is pressing down on their every movement. They are paralyzed by the gravity of their own regret, and sleep, the one place they once sought refuge, now eludes them, bringing only restless nights filled with remorse. When they do finally fall asleep, nightmares await, each one more vivid and unforgiving than the last. They wake, breathless, as the image of your brilliance slips from their mind, but the weight of their actions remains. No matter how hard they try, their body reflects the cost of their spiritual debt. The universe has begun to extract its price, and no amount of resistance can change that. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a profound truth. Our existence is grounded in God's divine plan, unshaken by the temporal concerns of the world. As the Bible says, whatever is done in faith will return to God in abundant blessing. Luke 6:38. Like that great oak tree, our roots are deeply rooted in God's universal truth. Every step we take, every stand we take, is secured by His strength. And now, you are being offered the opportunity to be part of that blessing. When you use the Super Thank You button and donate $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold in abundance. Their physical form weakens, mirroring the erosion of their spirit. The stress they've carried now bleeds into their body, draining them, leaving them hollow. The weight of their past choices, once dismissed as insignificant, now stands as the most glaring truth they can't escape. Their body, like a broken vessel, speaks of the chaos within, and there is no place to hide from the reflection of their own poor decisions. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has begun to call them into cosmic judgment, and each painful symptom serves as a reminder of their choices. They now see what was always before them, and the realization is as bitter as it is undeniable. You were the treasure they failed to cherish, the rare gem they left behind in pursuit of something fleeting. Now, they know that no matter how much they search, they will never find another like you. What they could have had is no longer available to them. The treasure that once lay in plain sight has slipped through their fingers, and now they are left with nothing but the echoes of what could have been. Every memory of you, every moment of kindness or support they once took for granted, now cuts like a blade. The weight of what they let slip away is a constant reminder of their failure, and no amount of searching or regret will bring it back. You were irreplaceable, and now they are left to reckon with the harsh truth. They cannot replicate what you brought. Your essence, your spirit, the unique qualities that made you who you are, remain unmatched. This is not a realization they came to easily. It's a painful awakening, one that shatters the illusions they built and leaves them with nothing but the knowledge that what they once dismissed cannot be replaced. They see now that 4 people combined could never fill the space you occupied, and that truth is something they can no longer deny. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. The memories of you, those quiet moments, the ways you supported them without asking for anything in return, are now their greatest source of pain. The kindness you extended, the wisdom you shared, all those things they failed to appreciate are now the wounds they must carry. The treasure, the gift they failed to see, was right before them, but they chose to look away. And now they are left with nothing but the ghost of what could have been. While they shrink under the weight of their regret, you continue to grow. Where they falter, you rise. You've transformed in ways they never expected, and the very challenges they thought would break you have only made you stronger. You have become something beyond what they could have imagined, a force of nature that cannot be denied. In the furnace of life's challenges, you've been refined, molded into something indestructible, like a precious gem formed deep within the earth. Under pressure and heat, you have been crafted into something powerful, something that shines with brilliance. You were once like coal, a simple element under immense pressure, but now, just like a diamond, your true worth has emerged. And like a diamond that cannot be destroyed, your resilience has been shaped by the struggles of life, leaving you with an unshakable strength. Every hardship you faced only made you more unbreakable, more powerful, and more equipped for the journey ahead. You didn't let life's trials define you. Instead, you used them to fuel your growth. Your transformation was not just a change in circumstance, but a complete evolution of your spirit. Where others may have settled, learned only one lesson, or mastered one skill, you've gathered a wealth of abilities, insights, and talents that set you apart. Like a skilled craftsman with many tools at their disposal, you are capable of navigating this world with ease and grace, solving problems with creativity and wisdom. You've become a master of multiple domains, turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth. And now, as you walk this path, you do so with confidence. You don't force your presence, it radiates from you naturally. People feel your energy before you even say a word. Your very being commands attention because it reflects the inner transformation you've undergone. The quiet strength, the peace within you, draws others in. They cannot help but be moved by your presence because it's clear to them. You are someone who has mastered not only your circumstances, but your soul. You are a living testament to what happens when divine energy, persistence, and love converge to make a human being truly extraordinary. Your presence is magnetic, not because you try, but because you simply are extraordinary. When you walk into a room, the energy shifts. When you speak, the air feels charged. People are drawn to you because they can see that something powerful has taken root inside you. And it's not just power, it's divine power. It's the very spirit of the universe flowing through you, aligning every step you take with a purpose so great it cannot be ignored. You are the embodiment of strength, of grace, of everything that others long for, but are too afraid to seek. But let me remind you, this power, this evolution, didn't come from chance. It came from divine preparation. You were chosen to go through the fire. You were chosen to be refined, to be shaped, to become this unbreakable force. All the hardships, all the struggles were never meant to defeat you. They were meant to prepare you. The path to your destiny was carved through the stones of adversity. And now you stand tall, having transcended all that once threatened to bring you down. You were never meant to be ordinary. From the moment you were born, you were designed for greatness. And just like a diamond, your time to shine has come. Your light is blinding, your power undeniable. And even though others may have walked away or turned their backs, it doesn't matter. You stand in your truth now, and the universe stands with you. Now, you walk through life like a king or queen on their throne. You carry your strength like a crown upon your head. You move with purpose, with wisdom, and with the authority that only comes from knowing who you truly are. The challenges ahead, they no longer intimidate you. In fact, they are simply stepping stones to your next phase of greatness. You've faced the hardest trials, and look at where it's brought you. To a place of peace, power, and divine understanding. Now the universe is aligning with your every step. The doors that once seemed closed have swung wide open. Opportunities flow into your life like a river, and all you have to do is step into the current. People are being drawn to you, not by coincidence, but because they recognize your power. They recognize the divine light within you that cannot be ignored. But let me tell you something else. As much as you've grown, this is just the beginning. Your journey has only just begun, and there's so much more ahead. The universe has been preparing you for something even greater than you can imagine. You're not just on a path to success, you're on a path to complete and utter transformation. Every day, you evolve further into the person you were always meant to be, and every new challenge is simply a new opportunity for your power to expand even more. This is why it's so important to remember that you were never meant to fit into the mold of the ordinary. You were chosen to rise above, to shine in a way that only a select few can. You are here to lead, to inspire, and to create a ripple effect that spreads across the world. Your evolution is not just about your success. It's about what your success represents. The proof that anyone can rise, anyone can transform, anyone can become a diamond under pressure. As your power continues to grow, so too will your influence. Your wisdom will guide those who seek it, and your love will heal the broken. Your success will shine as a beacon of hope to those still trapped in darkness. This is what it means to walk in divine purpose. It's not just about personal gain, it's about raising others up, about lighting the way for those who come after you. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You can contribute to His plan and be a part of this divine mission with a donation of $100 or more. Every gift reflects God's generosity, and I believe it will return to you exponentially far beyond your expectations. Remember, His protection and blessing is on your every step and every donation. You become part of His divine plan. You are a strong, radiant being, unshakable as His mighty rock. Witness God's miracles. Feel the fruits of your generosity in your soul and illuminate the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed and let the light of the Lord guide your path. And as you continue to rise, know this: the best is yet to come. You've already proven your strength. You've already proven your resilience. And now, you will prove your ability to shape your world in the image of your divine potential. Step into your power, own your greatness, and watch as the universe bends to the rhythm of your divine dance. Your capacity for understanding, for empathy, and for strategy has expanded beyond what was ever expected. Your intuition has deepened, and you see through the veils that others still cling to. You know the truths hidden in plain sight, and you've learned to navigate this world with a clarity that leaves others in awe. Like a mighty river carving its way through the land, you've broken free from the obstacles that once stood in your way. What was once a quiet undercurrent is now a powerful force of nature, unstoppable and undeniable. The very air shifts when you enter a room. People can feel the energy radiating from you before you even speak. It's as if your presence speaks volumes, declaring your transformation before your words ever do. Your essence has evolved into something so pure, so aligned with divine power, that it commands the attention of everyone you encounter. It's no longer just about your accomplishments or what you do. It's about who you have become. You are a living testament to the power of inner transformation. You no longer carry the weight of limitations, but stand tall in your authentic strength. What once held you back is now behind you, and the world can see that. The shift within you is magnetic. People are drawn to you without even understanding why. It's your energy, your frequency that speaks louder than any words you could say. And it's undeniable. If you feel God's presence, you can tap the join button below to become part of the first chosen ones and receive the most important revelations early. You've become someone whose presence exudes respect and admiration, not through force, but through the authenticity of your being. It's as if the very air around you aligns to honor the work you've done within. Your transformation has become a living, breathing example of what is possible when you embrace your true self. People can sense the peace, the power, and the wisdom that now flow through you. They see in you the divine blueprint unfolding, and it resonates deeply with them. This is the power of divine alignment. When you shed the old layers, when you release the past and embrace the evolution of your soul, the universe responds. It can no longer ignore the light that now shines from within you. You are no longer bound by the constraints of what was. You stand as a beacon of transformation, radiating confidence, strength, and purpose. The people around you, knowingly or unknowingly, are witnessing a living miracle in motion. You are a testament to the truth that when you walk in alignment with divine purpose, nothing can hold you back. You are truly free. But this growth, it's only the beginning. The journey you're on is still unfolding, and with each passing day, you grow even more powerful, more insightful, more capable of achieving greatness. What lies ahead for you is beyond even your current understanding. But one thing is certain: you are destined for something extraordinary, and nothing can stand in your way.